Hey guys, so I just want to go over this question, Jason jumping off of the cliff question. So, Jason jumped off of a cliff into the ocean in Acapulco while vacationing with some friends. His height as a function of time could be modeled by the function h of t is equal to negative 16t squared plus 16t plus 480, where t is the time in seconds and h is the height in feet. So I would suggest let's play around with our Desmos calculator. So what I said here is type the equation into the Desmos calculator and paste a picture of the graph into Google. First of all, I want, you don't have to paste a picture of it, but let me show you. I should have just put link in there. I'll go back and change that. Okay. Sorry, guys. I have to get out of present mode. So here's what I would like you to do. If you can just copy this, go to the Desmos calculator, and then you type it in, but it doesn't like T. It wants you to go back and change those to X's. If you change them to X's, it'll give us a graph. Now, the problem with this graph is that our X is okay because I can see both of my X-intercepts, but it needs to be way taller. So if I go up here and I press this wrench, okay, and I go down to where it says y-axis, and I want that y-axis to be, let's see, he starts at 480 feet, so this needs to be over 500. I'm gonna actually make it 600 just so we can get a better view. Now I feel like kind of the bottom of my graph is gone, so I wanna make it go a little bit lower, so I'm gonna make the y a negative 100. Cool. So I just manually changed the window in here. I think if you have like a touch screen, you can like use your fingers to do it. But here's our graph. So here's what's happening. At 480 feet, this is where Jason is jumping off the cliff. Okay, it looks like he goes all the way up to 484 feet. That's his maximum. It takes him half a second to get there, right? The X value. Oh, I guess I can't highlight that. The X value, this 0.5, that's the seconds, and 484 is the feet. And then all of the way down here, he hits the water at 6 seconds. Okay, so remember, this is not actually his path, this is just time. He's probably falling a lot closer to the cliff, right? So that's just a way you can graph, look really easily at what's happening. I think there's another question, or maybe it's on a different question, but let's say, how long does it take him to fall to 300 feet? So here's an easy way to do this, you guys, and this might help you on your quiz that you're taking on Friday. If we go over here underneath the equation, then we click it, we type in another equation, and I want to know where y is equal to 300. That just gives me a line exactly at 300 so that I can go and just view where those points are. So it looks like at 3.891 seconds, after 3.891 seconds, he's at 300 feet. Now it also crosses over here at negative 2.891 seconds, but that doesn't mean anything in the terms of this equation, right? Because we're not worried about negative time. You cannot go back in time. As much as sometimes you want to go fix something, you cannot go back in time. So how do I want this in your sheet? Well, the cool thing is if you go up here to the top by your name, and there's this, if you hover over it here, it says share graph. You click on that. You just make a copy of it and you paste that into your Google Doc with the answers. Cool. All right. Good luck. Let me know if you need any more